A powerful feature of Microsoft Excel is the replicate function. Consider the following example. Let's say I want to write in this row the days of the week. I can do this by writing first day of the week, for example Monday, and then in order to write the other days, I am going to select the cell where I have Monday, then I am going to place the mouse pointer on the bottom right corner until the mouse pointer is seen as a small black cross, as you can see on your screen. Then I am going to click the left mouse button, hold it, and drag it, in my case, to the right hand side of the screen. I am then going to release the mouse button, and as you can see, we have this row with the days of the week. The same thing applies if we want to write, for example, the months. I am going to write the first month, January, using the short notation. And I'm going to do the same thing. And as you can see, we have the months of the year. Now I want to write here in this row the sequence of numbers, for example, from 1 to 10. However, if I just write number 1 and then I replicate, only the number 1 is written, as you can see. If we want to do sequences, we have to first show a sample to Microsoft Excel of the sequence that we want to write. So in this case, I'm going to remove what I had just done. And I'm going to write number 1 and number 2. In this case, these number 1 and number 2 are representing the sample of the sequence that I want. If I highlight both cells and replicate, then we have the numbers from 1 to 10, as you can see on your screen. The same thing applies if we want to display the odd numbers. So I'm going to write the first two odd numbers, 1 and 3. I'm going to highlight both cells and replicate. And we have the first 10 odd numbers, as you can see, from 1 till 19. The same thing applies if, for example, we want the multiple of 5s. So I'm going to write 5 and 10, highlight the two cells, and replicate. However, it is important to understand that this replicate function is not an intelligent function. It will just mimic a sequence that you, as Microsoft Excel user, will show. For example, let's consider this. Let's say we want to write the month of February. So I'm going to write here 1st February 2020. If we replicate this cell to the first 5 days of February, the days are updated accordingly. So we have 1st February, 2nd February, 3rd February, 4th, 5th, etc. So it gives us the impression that it is good. However, if I continue to replicate until the 29th of February, remember that in 2020 February has 29 days because it is a leap year. If I replicate this to the next cell, instead of changing to the next month, it will show me the 30th of February, which doesn't make sense. So although this replicate function is very powerful, it is very important that you use it wisely and that whenever you're using it, you pay attention that you are only replicating the values that you really want.